Welcome to the Showdown USA vs. Manila. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating comparison between the USA and Manila. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's like comparing a giant plate of apple pie to a delicious bowl of adobo. They're both great in their own right, but man, are they different. We're going to explore those unique aspects of these two places, from the bustling streets of Manila to the sprawling landscapes of the USA. We'll cover everything from the cultural quirks that make them special to the food that'll make your taste buds sing. So buckle up, grab your favorite snack, and get ready for a wild ride as we pit the USA against Manila in a head-to-head comparison. Let's get this show on the road. Culture clash. From handshakes to karaoke. First up, let's talk about culture, because let me tell you, these two places are like night and day. In the USA, it's all about that handshake, that firm grip that says, I'm here, let's make a deal. But in Manila, they've got this thing called mano po, a gesture of respect where you touch your forehead to an elder's hand. It's a beautiful tradition, shows a lot of respect. And speaking of respect, Filipinos take their karaoke very seriously. I mean, like, national sport seriously. You might find a karaoke machine in every other house. Over here in the States, well, let's just say we save it for special occasions, like when we've had one too many root beer floats. Family is huge in Filipino culture. I mean, huge. It's not uncommon to see multiple generations living under one roof, which is amazing. Here in the US, well, let's just say we like our space. Maybe a little too much sometimes. Don't get me wrong, we love our families, but that guest room starts looking pretty good after a while. And then there's the traffic. Manila traffic is the stuff of legends, a swirling vortex of jeepneys, buses, and tricycles all vying for space. It's an experience, to say the least. And the USA? Well, we've got our fair share of traffic too, especially in LA. I mean, have you ever tried getting across town at rush hour? It's like everyone in California decided to drive to the beach at the same time. But hey, whether you're navigating the crowded streets of Manila or the vast highways of the USA, one thing's for sure. You're in for an adventure. Food fight, balut versus burgers. Alright, let's talk food because that's what I'm all about. In the USA, we're talking burgers, fries, and milkshakes, the holy trinity of American cuisine. And don't even get me started on our barbecue. We're talking slow-cooked ribs, smoky brisket, and pulled pork that'll make you want to slap your mama. But please don't slap your mama. But Manila? Oh boy, Manila's got a whole different flavor going on. I'm talking adobo, that delicious stew of meat marinated in vinegar, soy sauce, and garlic. It's the national dish of the Philippines, and for good reason. And then there's sinigang, a sour and savory soup that'll warm you up from the inside out. Trust me, after a bowl of sinigang, you'll be speaking Tagalog in no time. And for the adventurous eaters out there, Manila's got a little something called balut. Now, I'm not gonna lie, balut's not for the faint of heart. It's a fertilized duck egg that's been incubated and then boiled. It's definitely an acquired taste, kinda like my Aunt Helen's fruitcake. But hey, whether you're a burger and fries kind of person or you're ready to dive into the world of balut, both the USA and Manila have got something to tantalize your taste buds. Chapter 3, The Price is Right, Cost of Living Showdown. Alright, let's talk about the cost of living because nobody wants to be caught short, am I right? In the USA, we're talking about a wide range from the pricey streets of New York City to the more affordable heartland. But overall, the US of A can be a bit pricey, especially if you're into things like avocado toast and fancy lattes. Manila, on the other hand, is generally more affordable, especially when it comes to things like housing and food. You can get by on a lot less in Manila, which is great news for your wallet. But here's the thing, it's all relative, folks. What you might consider expensive in Manila might seem like a steal in New York City. It's all about perspective. Like my Uncle Sal used to say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. He also used to say, never trust a man who wears socks with sandals, but that's a story for another time. So whether you're ballin' on a budget or you've got money to burn, both the USA and Manila have got options for you. Chapter 4, Tourist Traps and Hidden Gems. Now let's talk about tourist attractions, because who doesn't love a good vacation? In the USA, we've got everything from the bright lights of Times Square to the natural wonders of Yosemite National Park. You can catch a Broadway show, visit Mickey Mouse at Disneyland, or hike the Grand Canyon. Manila's got its own share of iconic landmarks, like the walled city of Intramuros, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that'll transport you back in time. You can explore ancient churches, stroll through historic streets, and soak up the rich history of the Philippines. And for a taste of local life, head to the bustling markets of Manila, where you can haggle for souvenirs, sample exotic fruits, and experience the vibrant energy of the city. Just be sure to bring your bargaining skills, because those vendors don't mess around. So, whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or a city slicker, both the USA and Manila have got something to offer. Chapter 5, Life in the Fast Lane versus Island Time. Finally, let's talk about lifestyle, because that's what it's all about, right? In the USA, it's all about that hustle and bustle, the go-go-go mentality. We're always on the move, always striving for more. It's the land of opportunity after all, and we like to seize the day, or at least try to, between meetings and errands. Manila's got a different pace, a little more laid back, a little more island time. People take the time to chat with their neighbors, enjoy a cup of coffee with friends, and savor the simple things in life. It's a refreshing change of pace from the hustle and bustle of the USA. But hey, that's the beauty of it, right? Different strokes for different folks. Whether you're a high-powered executive or a beach bum at heart, there's a place for you in this crazy world. Just remember to stop and smell the roses every now and then, even if those roses are stuck in traffic on the 405 freeway. Outro. So, who wins? You decide. Well folks, there you have it, the USA versus Manila. We've explored the cultural quirks, the culinary delights, the cost of living, the tourist attractions, and the overall lifestyle of these two fascinating places. So which one comes out on top? Honestly, it's a tie. Both the USA and Manila have their own unique charm and appeal. It all comes down to personal preference. What are you looking for in a travel destination? What kind of experience are you hoping to have? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this comparison, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting content. See you next time.